Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I'm the Ninja X21 coming to you guys with another video. Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. This is like part two of that video, that last video I made, considering like almost the end of everything. For I don't know, like on YouTube, no, I know it's not the end, but on just Fortnite itself, it's definitely the end of creating content for it. And this right here will be the last video that you will see, because I have everything, all of the bit of the reason why I wanted to make this video right here. So if you guys continue to enjoy the content, I will be back to make content of some sort of game. I'm just not sure yet. I could switch as of tomorrow of what game I want to start, but I'm gonna wait until sometime next year. But let's talk about how I started. Let's not talk about the end right now. Let's talk about how I started. So Fortnite was like introduced in like 2018, and I was playing it around that time. It was like season two going on around that time, and I think it was like around January when I started playing it, and I didn't like what I seen from the game. I really didn't. So I deleted it, and then eventually, coming back, I, you know, liked the game a little bit more in the sense. It was around season three when I started liking it, and it became like really, really good to a point where it's like, okay, like I don't think I can get off this. Let's talk more about that season two. So when I first started, it was like a 50v50 mode that it put me into. It was the default mode for some reason when I got on. I didn't switch it or anything, but I started it up and I didn't know, like, it was my first ever. This was my first ever battle royale game. I didn't know you had to pick up weapons off the ground or anything. So I just landed in the middle of nowhere where there wasn't no loot. And specifically, I thought if this is the way you have to get guns, I don't want to play. So I ended up quitting out and deleting it because I just didn't know how the game worked. Um, it was a guy in that same match that was dropping me ammo and guns, and I wasn't too sure how he was getting them. So I went ahead and just exited out and just stopped playing. During that time, I was into Black Ops 3. I liked zombies more than anything. Wasn't really a multiplayer guy until Black Ops 3 came out, but it got me really into just everything about the game. I literally knew everything about zombies, except for like certain Easter eggs to do. I only did the Easter eggs that I liked. I didn't do the Easter eggs that I didn't like really want to put all that much into. But it was something I was really, really invested in at the time, and I feel like I could have made content over Black Ops 3 if I had an initial setup. I'm still working on that, and Black Ops 6 is right around the corner, so hopefully that could be the game that I could be making content on, or maybe on a different channel. Never know. Um, but yeah, that was my time during like the early stages of Fortnite. What made me really fall in love with the game was like the cosmetics. The cosmetics were like awesome. They still are when they bring out the right ones. Um, as long as it's not a collab every single week, a new, you know, cosmetic made by, one of those concept artists on X or Twitter. I mean, that's what we need right now. Like, we need more of those. I don't personally like collabs. I think that's what started the downfall, in my opinion. It's just nothing but collabs coming out. I mean, I love like the stuff that they brought out, but I just wish we kind of had more original stuff, if you guys know what I mean, because that had the game kind of like glowing in the past, in my personal opinion. Um, yeah, but cosmetics are one of the reasons I fell in love with the game. The gameplay itself was too. I love the building aspect. It was something that no game has, so that was really great about the game at the time. And the loot, the weapons felt really good. The fact that it wasn't cartoony at the time, and we mainly just talk about chapter one. There was really no vehicles. Yeah, you couldn't really drive vehicles back then until like the later seasons. When they actually start bringing out like drift boards and stuff, like some like stuff like the drift boards was fun, but like when they brought out the ballers, that's where I started to have a little bit of a problem with that, especially when they had so much health on them before they took the health off of them. Like it was god awful back then. Chapter one wasn't really that perfect. It's kind of like what I wanted to talk about now. Was chapter one really that special? Like in a sense, yes, because all the nostalgia, of course, I'm not going to deny that. But chapter one was a beautiful part of Fortnite, and if you look at what the game has become now, you look at it back then, it's a drastic change, and it almost doesn't look like the same game. But the only reason why it looks so much the same is because they have skins, the older skins. If the older skin models wasn't in the game, it'd be a whole different skin, like a whole different game. To be completely honest with you, they already changing the UI, the way the item shops look. The item shops are definitely not what they used to be. But yeah, chapter one was, will always hold that place because that's what got me into the game. And looking back at this recent season, I'm not really into it like that. And it's for a lot of reasons. I mean, I can go into detail with them. Cars, sprinting, mantling. These newer seasons, like sprinting and mantling isn't like crazy bad, but it kind of started with all of that with the cars and the additional modes, Rocket Racing, Fortnite Festival, Lego Fortnite. They starting to add more modes. Like it's like a battle mode for Fortnite Festival or something like that. Like I don't know. It's just more that they add, and then more isn't what we need. That we don't need big changes at the moment. We need like small, gradual changes that will actually make the game more just I don't know positive in a way. Like for example, we've been talking about the UI for a long time, and I feel like that needs to change. I feel like item shops they need to be addressed of why they are like the way they are. We need somebody from Epic to say it, not no content creator like Ali saying it. Um, it's so much that personally that I would love for them to change, and it's mainly the small stuff. Um, I would consider loophole to be like a big and small thing. I want that to be changed a little bit too. Like it's so many different things, and I know it's not only me that want these things changed. It's just it just never will be. That's the reason why I'm just going ahead and just making the change early and removing myself from just making the content, even though how much I like the game. Um, yeah, so item shops are really affected. Um, the game to this point is no fun for me personally. Like I don't know if it's me, just trying to grow my way out of the game, which I don't think is the case. Or it can be just a different team over there at Epic, which I know is a different team out there somewhere in Epic Games, doing the Fortnite and all that. Um, they they had to take over, and they don't really care, whether or not we hate or like something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a shame what this game has turned into. Like no unique item shops, battle passes. They removed limited time modes like solid gold, sniper shootout, and all the great stuff that was within the game. And it kind of feels like just all hope is lost. Nobody's gonna really look at it another way and just be like, oh, like they screwed up. Um, there's gonna be a lot of people defending this game. I'm not surprised because it's a lot of people that still look at this game as that same game from 2018 or before then, and still hold some kind of care about it. But I've done it for so many years. I defended this game for so many years, and I just feel like you know I'm kind of just done with it. I mean, if it wasn't for Fortnite Reload, I probably would have stopped playing this game weeks ago. But I didn't care how really sweaty the game was. I just wanted it to feel like the game that we all had, that we all played all those years ago. And I'm gonna still check on this game to an extent. It's not like I'm fully leaving the game, but it's me stopping to like make content on it. You know what I'm saying? Like content will no longer be made on different topics of like Fortnite or everything. Like literally, this is it. This is literally the ball game. Um, Black Ops 3, that game held a special place in my heart, and I still, you know, go back and play it every single once in a while. But this game was the reason why I left in the first place, or else I would probably be playing just Call of Duty games in general right now. I'll probably be on Modern Warfare 3, which I'm actually thinking about buying. I'm gonna see how much the price that is, but I'm honestly thinking about switching over to Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone because they're coming out with this battle pass that it's no denying that I like WWE, but they adding Rhea Ripley and Cody Rhodes, and I play 2K a lot, so those are the two I would use if I wasn't using the custom characters that I created. So I'm thinking about, whenever that new season drops with Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley, I'm thinking about buying that battle pass or bundle or whatever they are in. And I already got card points for it because I think I bought something. I forgot what it was, but it came with a bunch of card points. I don't know if it was a game. It probably was like Black Ops 2 or something. I don't know what it was, but I bought like a pass or something. It was like a whole bundle, and it gave me like 3,400 car points with it. I forgot what game I bought, but it was a Call of Duty game. But I thought that was pretty cool, and I went ahead and just have it saved. So when the season drops, I can go ahead and just buy the battle pass. Like I found that kind of crazy because it was a long, long time ago when I bought whatever that I bought, and I think it's gonna be worth it. You know, it's gonna like kind of like change things for me because I'm used to playing Fortnite so much. Going back to COD and probably playing Warzone or multiplayer on Modern Warfare 3, that might be the way to go. Just a breath of fresh air because I haven't played a card game like I guess to a full level extent in so long, and I kind of want to go ahead and give that a try because you know when I get on Fortnite, it doesn't even feel fun. Like it really doesn't, and I wish I can change that, but you know, my friends they quit a long, long time ago playing this game, and it of course took me to be the last one out of them to quit. Um, it's not mainly so that I'm quitting. I mean, I already explained it. Like it's just making content on it. Like maybe I can stream it or something one day or something like that. But as far as making content for it, it's just pointless. It's pointless. Like I said, I'll be making videos on something by next year, but that is going to do it. I'm gonna still check on this game. I'm just I'm just switching over to something different. I don't know what it is for me to switch to, but I have a lot of options and a lot of time to think it over. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next year. Peace.